Welcome to the Litchfield Country Club. High caliber course with low country charm. This beautiful golf course opened in 1965, a Willard Bird design, and was built on the site of a former rice plantation. My name is Paul Contento. I'm a professional instructor here at Litchfield. I would like to talk to you about my swing philosophy, or pre-swing philosophy. Did you realize that 70% of your success is dictated before you even take the golf club back away from the ball? Just like a car needs gas in the tank before you can drive it down the freeway, you need gas in your golf swing before you can drive down the fairway. Not the type of gas you put in your car, but this type. Grip, aim, setup, gas. I will cover each one of these topics individually to show you the importance of each one. Number one point I would like to make is on your grip. Why is the grip so important? It is because it is the only point of contact you have with the instrument you are using. Just like if you have the iron Byron machine that the USGA uses to test golf equipment, if they set the club slightly crooked, open, or closed, a perfect swing with the club face less than square will result in an imperfect result. There are three major styles of holding on to the grip. First is a 10-finger or baseball grip. The hands, all fingers of the hands come into contact, and they work very closely together. I would recommend this for beginners, children, and ladies with small hands. The second most popular style is the interlock. This is made famous by Jack Nicklaus. It's a very popular grip on tour. If you, again, have smaller hands but a powerful grip, this allows your hands to work together as one unit very efficiently. The last is the Varden or overlap. The little finger overlaps the index finger of your gloved hand. If you have strong hands or large hands or a tendency to hook the ball, this takes a little bit of the power out of your right side and allows you to swing most efficiently. Now, how do we find the proper way to place our hands clockwise, counterclockwise on the grip? My philosophy is that if we just allow our hands to hang very naturally, you notice that our hands don't hang with our thumbs straight ahead of us and our palms don't face straight away from us. It's about a 45-degree angle. If I just bring my hand over, place it on the grip, you'll notice that the line formed between my index finger and my thumb points to my trailing shoulder. My ungloved hand will come straight back in, just like I'm trying to hit a shot with a paddle in my hand straight down the fairway, into the grip, grabbing it in the fingers and covering the thumb. You'll also notice that my hands mirror themselves. If I open my hands up, my palms are facing. If I let my hands get in what we call a weak position, where this line points to the left side of my face, and I take a grip, I have to manipulate my golf swing in order to square up the club face. Because if I get here and just allow my arms to work naturally back to the position, you'll notice that the club face opens, which will result in a slice. Most people that have a weak grip slice the ball. Conversely, if I take too strong a grip and those lines, and trust me, I see this grip quite often, the lines point way outside my shoulder, I have to hang on through the impact zone or I'm going to hit a wicked snap hook. So let's get our arms to hang very naturally below our shoulders, and just bring your hands over, bring this hand straight in from the back, and there you have a perfect grip. The second point I would like to cover is aim, or alignment. Why is that so important? Well, the most perfect golf swing aimed away from the target will never hit the target unless you make some compensation. You put the most accurate rifle in the world in the hands of a marksman and have him aim 20 degrees off to the right, he will never hit that target. Unlike most target-based sports where you have your eyes lined up straight down the line that you're trying to aim at, golf is a little more difficult. We're basically asking you to hold this rifle at arm's length, aim at a target anywhere from 80 to 200 yards away, and hit it accurately. Not so easy to do. The easiest way to aim in golf is to stand behind the ball, just like you would stand behind your rifle. So what I highly recommend is you come behind your ball and imagine a line intersecting through the ball straight through to your target. Pick a spot, say 3 feet out in front of the ball. Once you've stood behind your ball and picked out your target line, what you want to do is imagine, just like these stakes here, your club face lining up through that line out infinity to your target. Then your feet, knees, hips, and shoulders are aligned parallel left. The best visual that I can give you is imagine you're standing on a railroad track. The outside rail is your target line with the ball and your club face lined up that way. The inside rail is your body alignment. You'll notice that it will be parallel left to infinity. So no matter how close you are or how far your target is, you will always be aligned about 1.5 yards left for right-handers or parallel right for a left-hander to your target line. This will allow you to step up to your target and make a very efficient swing out toward your target. The final pre-swing principle that we will cover is setup or stance. Golf is a sport. It is not a sport of extreme effort. It's a sport of fluidity and tempo. But we still need to get in an athletic setup. What is an athletic setup? Whether I'm a guard in basketball or an infielder in baseball, you'll notice my feet about shoulder width apart. My knees are flexed. My weight is being borne by the large muscles of my legs. You notice my back is flat and I am in a ready position, ready to react to anything. Why do we make it so hard on ourselves in golf? Some of it's these old wives' tales that we hear, like the one, feel like you're sitting on a bar stool. I sit this way, and this is usually what I see people do. They squat, their tail's tucked up underneath them, they're way too upright. They don't have any room between their body and their arms to make an efficient swing. The other way I see is that people tend to lock their legs and they get too bent over and they reach way out for the ball. Now I ask you, can you imagine any sport being played from either of those two positions? I can't. So let's get in a nice athletic position, shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, our hips pushed back to flatten our spine. And what do we do with our arms? We let them hang very naturally below our shoulders. If I just let my arms hang, put a club in my hand, there, I'm in a good, athletic, balanced stance, ready to swing. Thanks for joining me here at the Litchfield Country Club. I hope these tips have been helpful to you. If I can be of any further assistance to you, please call me at 458-4286 or call the Litchfield Country Club number at 237-3411. Also here at Litchfield, we have clinics every Friday called Fix Your Swing Fridays. They run between 10 and 11 o'clock and are taught by fellow teaching professional Jeff Dayton and myself. Cost is only $15, so please come on out, let us help you with your swing and hit them straight.